Weather according to bugs. In modern times, we get our weather report scientifically. People known as meteorologists use information from satellites in outer space to tell us what the weather will be like. They make predictions about the weather for today, tomorrow, and even for entire season. Will it rain? Will it snow? Will it be hot or will it be a long and harsh winter? But what did people do before modern technology? Well, not so long ago, people lived much closer to nature. Using the power of observation, humans made predictions about the weather based on what was happening in the insect world. Sometimes their predictions were accurate, and sometimes they weren't. My grandfather spent his whole life as a farmer in rural Canada. He is long gone now. But I still remember his stories about how to predict the weather. For example, in summer, he would often stop to observe the anthills, those little sandy mounds at the entrance to an ant colony.
Look closely at the anthills in July.
Grandpa used to say.
If the anthills are high in July, expect a snowy winter.
Of course, as a kid, I believed my grandfather. But you know what? The anthills are often correct. Not always, but often enough to make me a believer. In September, Grandpa would often point out a small insect curled up somewhere in a sunny location.
That's a woolly caterpillar.
He would say.
Observe the orange band around its belly. If it's wide and full, we're sure to have a mild and easy winter. If it's thin, watch out. The winter will be severe.
I am older now. I get my weather mostly from the television or radio. Scientists rarely get it wrong. After all, they have the latest scientific instruments to help them. But I still stop to observe the anthills in July. And of course, the woolly caterpillars in the fall. The older generation can teach us many things. My grandfather was not a meteorologist. But he knew a thing or two about insects and the weather.